Instagram for real estate agents in 2020. Man, oh man, have things changed. In this video, I need to talk to you about the top 5 things that you need to be doing as a realtor on Instagram in 2020 after all the algorithm changes, after everything has basically been flipped upside down so that you can start to get great results. I've leveraged Instagram to make hundreds of thousands of dollars in real estate simply by the law of gravitation and people coming to me. So what I want to do with these 5 tips is share them with you so that you can start getting similar results.
I keep pushing, got my head to the sky, wondering if I ever make it there. Yeah, I keep pushing, gotta play the hand I'm dealt because I understand life ain't fair. Hey, so I push and I grind and I push and I grind.
What's up, everyone? My name is Mike Sherrard. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. If you love learning tips, tricks, and strategies on how to scale your real estate business the modern way, please make sure you subscribe and lightly tap that notification bell. Also, if you do get value, which I almost guarantee you're going to from this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and drop a comment below if you do have any questions. I do engage and respond with 100% of the comments in my section. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, number 1 is quality over quantity. When I got started in real estate, I downloaded Instagram in 2017. As you may or may not know, I was ranked one of the top 30 realtors in the world on social media, number 27, just after 10 months of having Instagram on my phone. It was all a quantity game back then. Back in 2017, I posted every day for 600 days in order to get my first 10,000 followers on Instagram. Gary Vaynerchuk talks about it as well, about constantly just post. Those days are gone. The algorithm has changed and now people care more about the quality of your content. Before you go and make assumptions about quality of the imagery, I'm talking also about the quality of the post description or caption. Because here's one thing that you may or may not know. It's really important to increase the watch time of your Instagram post. Similar to YouTube, which credits watch time. On Instagram, the longer people spend on your post, the better the result is going to be in terms of how Instagram shows it. Because if you don't know what happens, whenever you post something on Instagram, Instagram shows it to about 10% of your audience. And based on the engagement within the first hour of that 10%, if a lot of people start engaging with it, then it's going to show it to another 10% and then another 10% and so on and so forth. So what you want to do is engagement also comes from watch time. So using multiple photos where you can post a string of photos, that works really well. If you look at any of my Instagram posts, you'll notice that I write longer, more thoughtful captions. 1, because people need to take time to read that, which again increases the watch time. But 2, it also excites people to engage because I usually do take the time to write something thoughtful. So make sure that you're going for quality of the image or video as well as the description or caption. Number 2, this is the big one, and this is the one that most of you are messing up big time. This is all about getting more personal and becoming more vulnerable. Instagram is all about building your personal brand. And if you build a strong enough personal brand, people gravitate towards you. You become a client magnet. Look at Tony Robbins, for example. Why do people want to work with Tony Robbins? There's a million other public speakers out there that talk about personal development because he's Tony Robbins. If you build a strong enough personal brand, people just want to work with you. The only way that that's going to happen is by becoming more vulnerable and getting more personal. I see so many people that turn their Instagram page to a homes and land magazine. They're posted just listed, just sold, open house, coming soon, coming later, coming whenever. Nobody in the history of the world has looked at a picture of a house on Instagram and said, damn, regardless of which agent is behind that house, I want to work with that person. People work with people that they like, know, and trust. The 3 things that you need to do and build when leveraging social media, especially Instagram. You do need to post some photos about real estate and houses being sold and things like that because it is credibility. Do that 20% of the time. The other 80% should be you in the image. And this could be you at an open house, but take a selfie of you outside the open house or have somebody take a picture of you holding up your signs or doing something fun or playful. Make sure that you're highlighting your true personality. If you're funny, if you're quirky, if you're weird, if you're awkward, we've all got our unique attributes that make us special. People resonate with that. They want to get to know the real you. Okay, number 3, the magic is in the Instagram stories. This kind of goes along with being personal, but again, so many people fall short and don't understand this. For me, the vast majority of the clients that I've worked with have come to me through my Instagram stories. Your Instagram feed is kind of like the full final production video or the movie. You can edit it, you can tailor it, you can make it look however you want to look. But the thing about Instagram stories is it's the raw, uncut, behind the scenes footage that everybody wants to see. And also, it's the best way for people to get to know the real you, because if your personality just simply doesn't resonate with somebody, then that's going to be a misalignment and you're not going to enjoy working together. By using Instagram stories, if you are putting out your true authentic personality, people are going to get to know the real you. And here's the amazing part, is they're going to make their own decision. If they don't like your personality, that's a win, because they're not going to work with you and you don't have to go through a terrible relationship. A lot of the times you're going to see people do like you, which is why they're following you, and that makes it easier when you meet them, because 1, they feel like they've already known you, and 2, you know it's going to be a smooth transaction because of the fact that they've already made up the decision that they like you for you. Number 4, leverage engagement groups. Again, going back to the importance of engagement within the first hour on Instagram, I'm a part of 2 engagement groups. One is for an entrepreneurial community and one is for a real estate community. And what we do is every single time that we post on Instagram, there's about 10 or 15 people in each of the groups. You post in that group and all 10 or 15 of them will post, engage, like, comment on your photo. And what does that do? That drives the engagement up within that first crucial key first hour of your post. And again, it's going to help your content reach a larger audience with the hashtags that you're using and things like that. But by leveraging engagement groups, it's going to really help you because you're working with like-minded people, you're helping each other out. It's sometimes hard as a brand new agent to get a lot of organic engagement from day one. That's a little secret that you can use in order to bump up your engagement and work with others that are also trying to do the same. Now, number 5, use more video content. If you scroll through my Instagram right now, you'll start to notice a lot more video content coming into play, and that's not for no reason. If you look at any of the top entrepreneurs, from Gary Vaynerchuk, Tom Bilyeu, Jay Shetty, a lot of these people, they're all going hard on video. That's because video gets more engagement, and also a lot of platforms, not just Instagram, but LinkedIn and Facebook, are crediting based on their algorithm video content. So it does increase the watch time and it does excite more engagement. Also, again, it makes it more about you. It makes your personality shine. So make sure that you start putting out more video content. I cannot stress that enough. If you want to see what's latest and greatest in terms of trends, just simply follow my Instagram and watch what I'm doing, because I'm constantly analyzing different people in different industries, different niches, on how they're getting the best results and getting more engagement. You have so many opportunities to put out highlights about communities, going to local events, doing things like open houses and doing property tours, talking about buyers tips, sellers tips. There's so much you can do. And again, if you want to know the top 6 videos that every real estate agent needs to be creating, click the card above and I show you how to do that. Get some practice. My first videos were terrible. You don't have to be a professional to get started, but again, it really is going to help you grow your following, your impact, your influence, and your income, the 3 I's. If you want to know any more information about how to properly leverage Instagram for real estate, I do have a full program on this showing you every single step of the way from start to finish, brand new, revised for 2020. So make sure you check that out, and I guarantee you're going to get some incredible results by implementing these strategies. Thank you so much for watching and staying in tune. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.